Hey, how you doing everyone? Welcome back to Big Frog's 4x4. Today I'm going to show you the most expensive tool I have ever purchased. It was thousands of dollars. It's probably the most expensive tool any mechanic has ever bought. Most money ever invested, and that is the holding and security of all their other tools. So without further ado, there's my new investment. I was able to work out a pretty good deal. This is through rockin It is the first one in this model, this style in the nation. They just got it off the ship and sent it in and mailed it directly to me. I did pay for this with my own money. I am not sponsored by them in any way, but they were fantastic to deal with. Customer service at rockintoolboxes.com was absolutely fantastic. I had no problems getting the order through. The only issue I had was with the shipping company, and wasn't all completely their fault. The address of where I work, the commercial address, everyone that ships here seems to get it two different addresses. Like there's an east and a west, and they almost always send stuff to the wrong place, even though they were supposed to call first and have that all scheduled as a delivery, call ahead. Well, they ended up dropping it off at someone's residential house, and then I had to get a hold of the shipping company. They had to go pick it back up, bring it here, and getting it off the crate, if you order one of these, is not an easy task if you don't have a forklift. Let me tell you, it took all three of us that work here, and cutting the crate apart and knocking all the stops out and working it slowly down off the crate without it tipping over was a pretty big bear. It took a while, I think an hour and a half, 2 hours. I would have loved to have filmed uncrating it, but considering it showed up in the middle of the day instead of the end of the day like I had wanted, I couldn't do that. I couldn't set up the camera, and I didn't have the time. I had to clock out to unload and unstrap my box and clock back in. I already lost a lot of hours. I didn't have time to deal with setting up the camera and screenshots and all that and video shots. So I'm going to give you a quick walk around about the box and tell you a little bit about it. So the box measures 30 inches deep, 72 inches long. And I will put up here are pictures of all the dimensions that's listed online for the box. I'm also going to scroll through here quick of the different colors of the box that are offered currently. Now, if you want some other colors, contact rockintoolboxes.com or go to their Facebook page where they do all of their scratch and dents and current sales and that sort of thing on the Facebook page. They use that a lot. These are currently not on the market. These toolboxes are currently not on their website for sale. If you're something you're interested in buying in one of the colors I'm going to post here, contact them for current pricing. I got this at a special introductory price, but not because I was doing the video. I was able to negotiate a price with them without talking about a video and doing a video. It is a pure stainless steel top, not a cheap metal top. As you can tell, stainless steel, pure stainless, magnet doesn't stick to it. The top is rated to hold 1,500 pounds. Each of the double drawer slides, each of these drawers of double slides are 600 pounds. And the single slide drawers are rated at 300 pounds. Now, this socket drawer, as you can see, they're full extension drawers all the way out, flush with the front of the box. My boss and I both hung on the corner of this drawer, and there was very little flex. The drawer fronts are double wall drawers, double thickness. They have, all drawers have the quick latch, so you can pull anywhere on the handle, and they unlatch. And they latch into those tabs back in there that stick out. Now, all the drawers are also movable. So if you wanted to put this wider drawer up higher or move one of the smaller drawers down or move these around, you can do that. And then lock and secure. They are powder coated. They say German powder coated. I don't know exactly what that means, but German powder coated. You can see they don't weld the fronts but they do weld in each of the channels. The front's welding, I'm guessing it's because of appearance. You really don't need it anyways, but they also have aluminum mag wheels. They have spring-loaded casters also available at an added cost, but my box never rolls anywhere. It always stays here against the wall, so I'm not worried about having the spring casters on it. My 2 complaints about the box. So far, 2 complaints. I've only had it 3 days. Is I love the lockable document drawer, especially if you live in a shop where you can't trust people. The back of this is welded tight to the drawer. It is lockable with a finger hole. The lid could be removed, but not the back because it's welded on unless you cut it off. The lid can be removed. But I wish that they had used this on the shallow drawer. I would have preferred to put other larger items in the big drawer that's rated at 600 pounds, not just paperwork. Like a lot of this stuff, I didn't have to put in here, but because it's so big and deep, I put it in there anyways. I would have loved to have seen where you could move that or have an option to make this your lockable drawer. And then I would switch this drawer and this drawer. I may just remove this lid anyways. There's only 2 of us in the shop, 2 mechanics and 1 boss. And we don't worry too much about each other's drawers. And when you leave for the day, you lock the whole box anyways. There's no point where I'm not here where I have to lock just this 1 drawer. So I might just remove this lid, wrap it up in cellophane, and store it behind my toolbox for now. Just to give you a quick tour so you know what the drawers look like. I said full extension drawers. Move back here so you can see. And again, I need a little bit better organization to be able to stand my wrenches up a little bit better. There's all my wrenches. Metric are closest to my bay that I'm working in because that's almost everything is metric nowadays. And you come over, and then I have like odds and end drawers. Like I said, every drawer is full extension, all quick latch. Even these little drawers are rated at 300 pounds. I can see I'm putting basically all my body weight that I can with 1 arm on. You can see a little bit of flex. But that's it. And then no problem closing. I've seen people climb up and stand in these drawers, these. Come over. You see, I still have lots of room left. We don't have a lot of room in my bay because of where vehicles, how bigger vehicles can pull in. So I really didn't have room. I have tire rack above me and shelving, so I can't really do a hutch or a top box. And I really like having the workspace anyways, the workbench area. I don't know if eventually I could put a locker on here, but the locker is going to come down here really far. I'd have to move it. So I doubt a locker is ever going to be in the works either. This is about all the bigger of box I can go, so I had to go deep. I had to go with a 30-inch so I can have enough room. Like I said, so far they're not advertising the price for these because they don't even have them in stock, so they don't know what the final price is going to be. But, like I said, full extension drawers. That one actually comes out a little bit past, as you can see. The frame channel on the bottom is 11 gauge. I looked online and I cannot find another toolbox built by anyone that uses an 11 gauge channel for your wheels and stuff. Even the handle. This is solid aluminum. This is not a cheap stamp. This is solid aluminum. This thing, I picked that thing up out of the box to assemble it. I couldn't believe the weight of that handle. So far, like I said, I've only had it 3 days, and I'm absolutely ecstatic with this. And because my name's Jeremiah, and Jeremiah was a bullfrog, I always have to go green. So most likely, my socket trays that I order for the in there from Westland will be green and black to match the box. So there you have it, the most expensive tool I have ever purchased, and it's just to hold all of my other tools. None of my tools are really expensive. I have a couple Snap-on, Mac, Matco, a couple Cornwell, but most everything is like Tecton and Sonix. I pretty much found that you really don't have to have the most expensive stuff to get the job done. You really don't. There are some things that they do better than anyone else. Their Snap-on, Mac, they all have certain things that are better than anyone else's. But other things like chrome sockets, Craftsman, I've had the same Craftsman for 10 years. Not a single issue unless I'm abusing them with an impact gun, which now that I have all Tecton impact sockets, I don't have to use 3/8 chromes anymore. I have all impact sockets in every size, except 1/4 inch, but who uses 1/4 inch impact sockets? Like I said, if you're interested in one of these boxes, or even any of the more bargain-friendly boxes, this one is the only one that comes with a stainless top and a lifetime warranty. You have any issues with the box, something fails, one of the rollers and the drawer slides fails, contact them and they will take care of the issue. They do have other boxes that are on a more budget-friendly scale, 21 inch deep, 25 inch deep, lockers, hutches, all kinds of stuff. Check out their Facebook page, Scratch and Dents, great deals. I mean, I'm talking like, make them an offer on some Scratch and Dent stuff because they want to get it out of their warehouse type of deals. As always, thanks for watching Big Frogs 4x4. Like, subscribe, and as always, God bless.